trying to like frame myself in the camera. Okay. That's going. Everything's good. Alright. So, it's been a long week if you don't know. I injured both my hands a couple weeks ago. I had to finish the sound design for Unworthy Episode 3. I had to make What If Star Wars Was Real? And I had to make this video. On top of my other jobs, being a person in a family, and being a good friend. On top of a whole bunch of other personal stuff. Let's not get into that, though. Welcome to the behind the scenes of What If Star Wars Was Real? This is the video where I explain all the behind the scenes crap that happened, all the mistakes that I have made through making this video, and lessons that I've learned throughout making this video. On top of that, you will be able to see behind the scenes and bloopers cut throughout this video, like this one.
Okay. No longer Ogrecast. Wait, no, it's back to Ogrecast.
Oh. Ogrecast.
Yeah. Ogrecast.
Get out of my show.
So this project was funded by Joe, or Super Unknown Person. If you haven't seen What If Star Wars Was Real, I highly recommend just going and watching that right now. It's over on the Super Unknown Person channel. Lighting's good, right? Let's do it one more time. I'm sorry, I laughed. So a couple months ago, Joe came to me and was like, hey, we need a Star Wars video to go with like all of the Star Wars that's going on. Like The Mandalorian, the Star Wars Episode 9. What was it? It's 9. It's 9. It's Star Wars Episode 9. And he tasked me to make it. Because in his own words, he didn't want to make it. So I've never seen Star Wars.
Wait, that's my bad.
That's right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Big shock. Yeah, I just never got around to watching it. I didn't grow up with it. When I could watch movies without like having parental guidance, it was, the prequels were over. There was no real new Star Wars media except for like the Clone Wars animated series. So the goal of this video was to try to create a Star Wars themed video that anybody could watch. Even if you've never seen Star Wars, you could definitely just sit down, understand what's going on. Two guys find a lightsaber, they have some fun with it. A Sith comes in and mistakes them for Jedi, and then they accidentally kill said Sith Lord. Again, I want to stress this, it was just a simple story that I felt that I could tackle and make it enjoyable and entertaining and funny to watch. And I hopefully have done that. So, let's talk about casting the video real quick. Casting the video was probably the most difficult thing to do. I was sent the lightsabers from Joe, and I wanted to get this done right away. Once I got them, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get the cast for the video. So I had an open casting call on Facebook, basically just asking my friends, hey, who's free this week? Now, mind you, it was only a few days before Christmas. I had a very finite amount of people who could do this video, and also people had work, so I had to work around that. I had 2 people reach out to me and who could make the date, and then 2 other people who could very much be there and be my crew, because I also needed a small crew. One of those people being Dylan Haight. He was going to be my co-director for this video. He's very knowledgeable in Star Wars. He's a great director and comedian, and I felt like with him by my side, like I could concentrate on like either doing just camera work or just directing while he focused on the things that I wasn't focusing on. So we could split focus and like we could generally put more effort into the individual things that we wanted to put effort into. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I could not find a second actor who I could see playing off of Danny, who played, well, himself, but like played the other person of the 2 guys. So me knowing that Dylan could pull off the comedic timing, that Danny and Dylan already knew each other, so they could pull off good on-camera chemistry, and also both Dylan and Danny knowing how to do fight choreo really helped me just like be like, okay, I'm just going to have the video starring Danny and Dylan, and that's where we're gonna go, and then we're gonna move on, and I'm just gonna have to direct everything, and that really that really made me that really damaged the production in my eyes. We managed to finish the video, but I know it could have been better if I had been able to focus on one thing at a time instead of like splitting my attention to like making sure sound was okay, making sure picture was locked, making sure the actors were giving the delivery that I needed, making sure the lighting looked good. And that, I think that is the biggest detriment to this project. But I'll get into that more later. I'll finish up with the casting. I also had my friend Evie play the Sith, and she could do the makeup, she could do wardrobe, because she had a bunch of like random costume pieces, and we also had just a random bunch of costume pieces. And so I knew we could put something together, because we couldn't actually I couldn't just like pay for new Star Wars costumes and make sure they got there on time, and then also putting everything together, because again, like I had to make sure everybody was there. I had to contact people. I had to like make sure we had a location. I had to do this. I had to do normal life stuff, and it was a lot. And I definitely could have asked for help more. But unfortunately, with the time constraints and like my own ego, like I'll just do it myself. But I had my cast, I had my crew, whom I want to thank so much. Dylan Hates, Danny Pereira, Evie Cedriz, Kelsey King, who freaking let us film at her house, which was great, and thank you so much. I so appreciate it. You are literally the best. And Darian Rete for helping do Boom, and also keeping me sort of calm while everything was going on. And also, again, a bigger thanks to Dylan for also not only starring in the video, also keeping me calm and like co-directing, and always just having my back when I need it. He also was very much like, oh yeah, like if you need like anything, like reach out and like just like let me know. And he did a lot of the location scouting. Like the park that we went to was his choice, and it was great, and it was the perfect location that we could have asked for, because it had everything we needed.
Are we cutting
Okay,
or?
cut.
Okay, yeah, Jesus. I was like, did you want me to keep going?
Nope, let's restart.
So day one of filming, as things do during production, things went wrong. Evie could not be there day one. We had to adapt and basically be like, okay, then we'll shoot all Danny and Dylan stuff day one, and then all the Danny, Dylan, and Evie stuff day two.
Videos, you just put the lightsaber through your head and we roll credits.
That didn't end up working out fully because of the weather.
All right, and 3, 2, 1.
What's going on?
It's a portal in the sky. It's a portal in the sky.
Motherfucking.
Here comes the sad.
I didn't want to be the one to acknowledge it.
Damn it. Ugh.
So good.
Now it comes.
Let's
Okay,
try-
now we gotta change
We have
it.
like
Oh my God, change everything.
we have like
We got,
no
like, a-
time.
If you know anything about Florida, the weather here is nuts. Like literally in like 5 minutes, it can be sunny and it could be nice, and like it'd be the perfect weather to like go to the beach, and then 5 seconds later, it's overcast and like it's kind of crummy, but like it's still usable, but then it just pours for like 10 minutes and then it stops, and then everything's okay, but you need to wait for everything to dry. It's fucking insane. So about halfway through filming, it started pouring out. We got most of the first scene done, like everything in front of the house we got done in a fairly decent amount of time. Like I think we started at like 11 or 12 and then ended at 3, and we filmed the entire first scene.
Ready? And 3, 2, 1, action. Oh wait, we don't have audio.
So, and I was really proud of us. Like, I was really proud of what we accomplished in the first day. And then we all sat down, we all had a good lunch, and we all went our separate ways. So day two happened. So filming happened the 29th. So it was like right after Christmas. Day one was like right before Christmas. Scheduled Dylan and Danny to get to the house first so we can shoot all their stuff. And then we'd shoot all the stuff in the park afterwards when Evie got there. Something that I originally wanted in the video, but it didn't quite make it. What I wanted in the video was a fairly comedic fight scene in like the vein of like old Jackie Chan movies, where basically Danny had to fight Evie and his lightsaber just didn't work, and he had to use basically just the hilt to fight Evie. And we did choreograph a full fight, which we had to do as soon as we got done with filming the pickups that we needed from day one. We decided to like take a break, and then we choreographed a small fight that I thought was really funny and really enjoyable. I definitely wasn't focused on the choreography, and I didn't remember it, so I couldn't direct them and say like, okay, like we're shooting this part of the choreography, we're shooting this part, because I couldn't remember it, because literally there were so many other things on my mind, and that was my fault. What should have happened was either A, we choreographed it days before we actually started filming, and then like, so we all knew the choreography by the time we got to the location, or have a person dedicated to remembering the choreography so I could just focus on the shots and maybe tweaking the emotional responses of that fight. But we didn't, and we had to cut that fight for multiple reasons, which I'll get into in a second. But day two, we literally worked from early in the morning until sunset, and we couldn't fit everything into that. We managed to get the beginning of the fight done. We did all of the goofs with the guys, and we did the pickup shots. I felt less accomplished that day because my head was so scattered. I couldn't get some of the responses. I was very much not a good director in that once we left the house and went to the park, because I couldn't quite get the emotional or like the comedic responses from either of the actors, just because I couldn't vocalize them, because I was too busy thinking about, okay, well we have this amount of time left, I have to get these shots for sure. And it was so much that like I don't blame them for like not knowing what I was trying to say, because I didn't know what I was trying to say either. We also had less crew the second day because Darian, our boom operator, had to go to work at 12. Kelsey was it was after Christmas. She got her Christmas gift. She wanted to play with it. I don't blame her. And we had another person who like asked if she could help, but we ended up just like being like, screw it, we'll just do run and gun. I'll take care of everything. It'll be fine. It was not fine. I should have asked for more help, and that is again the biggest problem that I felt. The biggest problem of this video was that I was spread too thin and I didn't ask for help enough. So we couldn't fit everything into dates 1 and 2, so we had to come up with a third date. And foolish us decided to do it New Year's Day. So something that happened the day before filming day 2 was that it was my best friend and my sister's birthday. So I spent my day with my sister, and then I spent the night with my best friend. And my best friend's birthday, it was her 21st. So we kind of went hard on her 21st birthday. I had thrown up the night prior and didn't get home until 3 in the morning and had to get up and get ready by 9. But man, that also had my focus split, because I was not at my 100. And that was my fault. But I should have seen it coming when everybody was like, hey, let's film the 1st of January. Now that's 5 not fully 100% people all trying to film a video when the night prior was New Year's Eve. So since I could tell everybody was dead day 3, I decided, because we didn't film all of the fight, and I was just like, you know what, screw it. We're done. Like, we're not gonna film this fight. I have enough footage to cut together something, and we're just gonna shoot the end. And that's what day 3 was. We shot everything that was like actually in the woods that day 3, and then we just wrapped. And it was a bittersweet kind of wrap, because none of us were super thrilled to be there, and all of us were for sure super tired and didn't want to be there. We all were just kind of like, yay, but it was also like, God, I just want to go home. And so that was filming. And what I've learned from day 2 and 3 for sure was don't go partying the night before filming, but definitely scheduling day 3 as New Year's Day was not a good idea. We shouldn't have done it. We should have pushed it like a day or 2 later, and we all could have done that. And now I feel like I'm being such a Debbie Downer about filming. And there were like so much. Filming the video was so much fun. Day 1 and day 2. Day 3 was a whole other story, but like that's fine, whatever. We still had like fun filming it. We still had jokes. But day 1 and day 2 was so much fun filming with the guys and Evie and Darian and Kelsey, and like filming with all of them and being around them. It was so much fun, and I enjoyed it very much. I don't know how many bloopers and like behind the scenes stuff that I threw in here. So here's like a bunch of bloopers that I didn't throw into the edit for fun. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you learned something from this. I hope I feel like I tried to make this more of a conversation than like an actual like full on like I'm sitting down and educating all of you kind of thing. But I hope you kind of like heard this story and like enjoyed it. If you want to see more of these, I did film one for the My Hero video that I'm editing together, but because of this video I could not finish it before this video came out. Let me know what you thought about if Star Wars was real, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. There will be more videos in 2020 on this channel. I guarantee it. Me and Dylan both really want to make more videos, and we are so pumped for some of the stuff that we have planned for 2020. So stay tuned. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you again to the cast and crew of this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Oh, that looks bad. And expensive.
Give it a little bit more of a subtle look over to camera, and not just like waiting right.
Jim.
Like waiting for the last round.
Yeah.
Good idea for later. That'd be fun.
Okay.
It's just literally for this, where we're sitting there staring at it. Hi, how's it going, Darian? I don't know how that smile was. That smile was probably awful.
Run off screen.
I don't know where we're supposed to go.
I think it's cute. You guys went off.
3, 2, 1.
No.
No.
It's
yeah, a little
gotta go
higher.
higher on his neck.
That's fine. It'll cut by the time like you see the.
Well, I don't want another body on my hands.
Well, technically we didn't kill him. So, do we kiss now?
What? That'd be a bad ending.
No, it would work. Like, we have no romantic chemistry or anything. It wouldn't make any sense plot-wise, but it should totally happen anyway.
No.
No, it'd make a good ending to a bad ending.
And the wind was blowing too.
That was bad ending.
No, that was a bad ending.
It's fine. It's fine.
To a bad ending.
No.
No, come on. I know we have no romantic chemistry, but it just makes sense as an ending, right?
Right?
Right? Come on, dude. Come on, bro. It's not gay.
I liked that one.
I love that.
Debbie, you scared? You scared? Is it hot? Is it hot?
A little bit, yeah. Are you going to Mom!
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I can't get in trouble. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
me!
I'm not touching you. Ooh.
Mom, the sis not touching me!
Evil.
Tell her to stop!
Evil.
No, she touched me!
Oh,
She
no.
touched my
You have
nose!
no proof. You have no proof.
No, Mom, she touched my nose! She touched my nose! How? Like, did you gonna believe me?
Evil.
Were you gonna believe her? What? She touched me.
One more time. Longer yell.
Tell me also not do it directly on the mic because that's gonna pop real bad.
Great. Nice.
I like hearing it resonate across the street.
How loud as fuck.
That's beautiful.
Oh my god. That was nuts.
So cool.
It's
Was your friend? He was
here. Just take it. No habla español. No.
he was dead when he found him.
Take it.
Don't do the no habla español thing.
That's racist.
It is, but I thought it was
That's a
funny.
little push.
It was too much. But God, it's funny.
You're the only white person here.
Yeah.
You ditched me. That's what you sound like right now. You ditched me.
She's copying me!
Copying me.
Mommy!
Mommy.
She's copying
She's copying me.
And cut.